ways that you can get unstuck is to ask for help. Now, we can put aside all the jokes about stopping to ask for directions or not reading the instruction manual to assemble something, but the point is there's a lot of different ways that we can get help. Now, the most obvious, the one that people actually assume is what they're looking for, is the expert model. This is somebody who has the answer. They know how to solve your problem. They know the solution. They've been there before. And so when we have access to that, why would we not use it? If somebody knows the answer to our problem, let's get that expert advice. Now, often what happens is people assume that's what asking for help looks like, and they miss the other options. So just because you look out at a problem and say, oh, I don't think anybody's really going to have the answer for this, it's unique, it's unusual, it's got specific context around it, the other approaches might be much better. So next comes the coach. Now, the coach, we have a whole course in the Learning Lab about coaching problem solving. And so there's a lot to unpack in this, but we'll simply focus on the idea that the coach is focused on your process, how you're going about solving the problem. You're focused on solving the problem. They're challenging you, guiding you, asking questions. Good coaches ask lots of questions that helps you adjust your approach and might get you unlocked. So a coach focuses on the process while you're focused on the problem itself. And having a good coach before you get stuck, while you get stuck, can be incredibly useful. The third kind, which is often ignored, is the listener. This is simply someone that allows you to think out loud. And this happens to me a lot in my advisory work. Somebody starts defining a problem or defining a decision. They're thinking out loud with me, and I don't even have to ask a whole lot of questions. Just giving them the chance to think out loud on something messy, complicated, sticky, allows them to process that information, that problem, or that decision in a different way. Thinking out loud is more than just using our voice. It's interacting with that problem with our voice and with different parts of our brain. And sure, we could do that in a room by ourselves. We could do that to a camera. But having someone to listen allows us to think out loud with intent. And it can be incredibly powerful just to help you get unstuck in thinking through a decision, a problem, or whatever that might be. Now, whatever model you choose, the expert, the coach, the listener, there's something to recognize that there's research proven that cognitive diversity can help improve your problem solving. Having different ways people think, all interacting together and collaborating together, can be powerful. So whether it's partners in your problem-solving effort or it's getting experts, coaches, or listeners, that cognitive diversity, having different ways of thinking, interacting, is not about finding the right way to think. The fact that different models are together adds to the creativity and adds to the process of getting to good answers. So whether you're building a team, whether you're seeking help, seek that cognitive diversity. Look for people that think about problems, think about decisions differently than you do, and that by itself will enhance asking for help. And the last thing, just to remind everybody, is you get no extra points for going alone. The point is, we're trying to solve the problem. It doesn't matter if we ask for help or not. And so get over the ego or whatever it is that prevents you from getting that help. Because like I said, there's no extra points just because you went through and solved that problem on your own. So if asking for help is the right way to get unstuck, go for it.